And joining us now to give the CFL's perspective and the signing of Rocket Ismail, we're joined by Donald Crump, the commissioner of the CFL. Commissioner, how did you feel? Were you as happy as I would think you would have been with the signing and the exposure from Ismail?
Well, I certainly was, certainly from the standpoint of the Canadian Football League. It gives the league an opportunity to have a marketing exposure and an opportunity that we haven't had before.
Now, is this a departure from the past couple of years' philosophy of the Canadian Football League, where it has been fiscal restraint and let's be careful, salary caps? Is this a departure from that and an acknowledgement that there's maybe a different way to do it and maybe we weren't doing it the right way?
Well, I don't know whether it's a departure. There are times in the past couple of years when you couldn't afford to do it, then you had to do it the way it was, I suppose. But nobody expected Bruce McNall to come along and buy the Toronto Argonauts, and he's a very respected businessman, and I have faith in his views and what he's doing.
Well, I think a lot of people are excited about the signing of Ismail, but a lot of people are wondering, how does it work? How does the math work without examining exactly what his contract is, which we don't know right now? If it's in the $4, $5, $3 million a season range, how does that work out financially? I mean, you've spent your life dealing with numbers. Do you have any idea how it can work?
No, I really don't know what the numbers are, and I know that there are conditions, there are clauses in the contract, and whether they're marketing capabilities of Ismail or what the milestones are, and I really don't know. I understand from Bruce, and I had a conversation with him on Friday, is that the league will, the standard league contract will be what's in line with a wide receiver, a talented wide receiver, and the league won't be responsible for anything else.
The league may not be responsible, but what does this do to the philosophy of the salary cap? I mean, clearly he's gotten around a loophole and he's able to pay a player an exorbitant amount, but does this have you reconsidering the salary cap, whether it's applicable anymore?
No, I don't think it gets around the philosophy of it at all. I think that many times in the past, different teams have talked about marquee players, and Doug Flutie was one. Whatever his personal service contract is with Mary Prism, I have no idea. I know what he's paid as a player, and that's my concern, because that's what we're responsible for. But I don't think a marquee player like that changes the philosophy of the salary cap.
Let me ask you about the television contract. Did you delay it long enough to wait and get word on Ismail? And if it wasn't Ismail that you were thinking about, were you thinking that McNall's going to give a blockbuster like this? Did you delay it for that reason?
Well, it'd be nice to take credit for something like that, but I've delayed it for a couple of good reasons. One of them is that you like to deal with some integrity with the potential advertisers and the agencies and the networks. And until all of the paperwork was put in place, I didn't feel comfortable with trying to sell something that wasn't